Good morning, friends. I have a bunch of vegetable odds and ends that I need to use up. And so I thought, well, why not make a frittata? A friend of mine blessed me with about a dozen and a half of his eggs. And so I'm going to make some eggs. I've got some diced tomato, diced onion, and potato. In here is a little bit of okra, some green onions, green peppers, and some sliced zucchini. And then I will be topping it with a little bit of shredded cheese that I found in the refrigerator. And here are some of my seasonings: garlic and onion, of course. And a friend gave me this Mrs. Dash's table blends, and I think that would go perfectly in there. And then I'm going to put some thyme leaves and, of course, salt and pepper. So here goes. Time to put everything together. The first thing I'm going to do is add some oil to a hot skillet. I've got it between the number 5 and 6 on my electric stove. So I put in about a tablespoon of oil. Swirl it around a little bit to coat the bottom. And I'm going to start with onions. And as soon as the onion hits the oil, it smells so good already. Just saute that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm going to add one small potato. I pre-cooked it a little bit in the microwave. It just helps it to go quicker. I have added just a little bit more oil on the side here, and now I'm going to put in my green vegetables. I had things that came from the freezer, so I thawed them and diced them, but I also patted them dry with paper towels. Of course, you don't have to do that necessarily if your veggies are fresh, but these have a lot of water in them. So here they go. There's okra, green peppers, green onion. Over here I have some zucchini. And I'm just going to saute them. Stir them around real good. Now I'm going to season the mixture with salt, pepper. I love cracking fresh pepper. Onion powder. Some garlic. And then I'm going to give it a little sprinkle of this table blend. It says it is roasted garlic with herbs. There you go. And then I have some thyme. I love using herbs and seasonings of all kinds. If you've watched me cook, you know that. Don't be afraid of them. Experiment with them and see what you like, but get away from just using salt and pepper. Okay, and the final vegetable are these diced tomatoes, just for color. And you can use so many different kinds of vegetables in a frittata. You can use mushrooms and asparagus, you can use beans. Of course you can use meat, ham, salami, pepperoni, sausage, whatever you want and whatever's on hand. Any of your favorite cheeses are fine. So I'm just going to let this saute to simmer off a little bit of the water that came out of the tomatoes, and then I'll bring you back, okay? Okay, I have taken those 5 eggs and beaten them with a little bit of milk, about 1 tablespoon per egg. And I'm just going to, I'm sorry, you're probably seeing the back of the bowl. Just pour it over the mixture here in the skillet. And I'm going to season it with a little bit more black pepper and salt and a little bit more of thyme. Again, these are just what I like to use. You can use anything that you like. You could use dill, rosemary, whatever you enjoy. There's no wrong way to make a frittata, believe me. Okay, so I'm just going to let this sit on the heat for a little while until I start to see some of the cooked area through the top of the egg. I have preheated my oven, and then I'm going to put some cheese on here and pop it in the oven for a few minutes, but I will bring you back. Okay, I can tell that the bottom part of the eggs are cooked, so I'm going to sprinkle cheese over the top. This is a mixture of cheddar cheese and pepper jack that I had left over from a recipe recently. And isn't that beautiful? And it's going to go into the oven for about 5 or 8 minutes, depending on how long it takes for the top of the eggs to cook and the cheese to melt. I just wanted to add that this Nordic ware is oven-proof rated, and I'm sure the handle is too, but just for caution's sake, I wrapped some foil around there before I put it in the oven. And here we are, hot out of the oven. The cheese is nicely melted. The eggs are cooked, but not too hard. This would make, let me see, 4 really, really big servings. Or if you just want a snack, you can cut it into 6 servings. What you could do is you could top it with salsa, sour cream, green onions, or if you're in the mood for something like pizza, just top a portion of it with a little bit of spaghetti sauce or pizza sauce. Add some pepperoni and mozzarella and pop it in the microwave for a little while. Very, very versatile and of course delicious. So I'm going to let it cool for a little while. I have a Bible study in about 40 minutes. And I'll be gone for about an hour or so, so there's no concern about putting this into the refrigerator. It'll cool without spoiling. So I will see you later when I cut it, okay? Alright guys, let's get a serving. I'm just going to take a plastic knife, run it around the edge here to loosen it a little bit. And I think I will cut it into 6 portions. So get one right here for now. Okay. Looks good. Okay, friends, let's take a bite. Nice and cheesy. Excuse me for talking with my mouth full. I love all those vegetables in there, and they're nice and tender and flavorful. It's not runny or watery, as you can see. It is really delicious. So when you've got some extra eggs and veggies you want to do something with, go ahead and make a frittata. I think you will absolutely love it. All right, my friends, I will see you soon.